Good morning, dear language lovers. Today, on 31st March 2023, Thursday, we are going to start our language activities by going through the major headlines of the Hindu Daily. I'm Chintu M Raju from Success Garten. Dear language lovers, this session is purely to encourage language-related activities and to generate discussions in English language. The first news item goes like this. No import tax on rare disease, medicines, food. No import tax on rare disease, medicines, food. As we know, we are interested in the sentence structure of these. Can you see a verb here? So there must be a demi-subject called there. There is no import tax. That's the privilege of a newspaper. It is not given that structure. Okay, so you must add there is no import tax. Import. That's a very interesting word. I-M-P-O-R-T. Import.
Import.
Import. Import. Import. The accent falls on the second syllable. Import. No import tax. Import. R is silent there.
Import.
Import to buy or bring in products from another country. Import tax. Tax. Can see T sound. Tax. T-A-X. That is a very interesting word. Tax.
Tax.
Can see that X letter doesn't have any sound in English language. So K and S will help in attaining that sound. That is a beautiful observation. So tax, that K sound is very interesting. Please check it once again.
Tax.
Tax. On rare, disease. Rare, as we know, rare is a very interesting word. Rare we'll talk about, which is not common. It is an adjective.
Rare.
Rare. A sound, rare. It's beautiful. Then comes a very important word, D-A-S-E-A-S-C. As we know, this word has letter S, but the pronunciation is tricky.
Disease.
Disease. Disease. Once again.
Disease.
The accent falls on the second syllable. Disease. Medicines. Food. Food is again a word. Normally we make no abnormal pronunciation. See, check its pronunciation first. Okay. Food. That longer O is there. Food. Student. Okay. Food. See, that is a very broad observation. There is no import tax on rare disease, medicines, food. So we go to next news item. 14 dead in stepwell roof collapse at Indore temple. So very unfortunate news. Okay. So 14 people died. Okay, actually, the newspaper is giving dead. What is the connection of die and dead? Dead is the adjective of die.
Dead.
Dead is an adjective, not now living. She has been dead for 20 years now. She has been dead for, so beautiful sentence. She has been dead for 20 years now. Can't see that. 14 people are dead. Okay, see, and they died. So die is a verb, dead is an adjective, death is a noun, deadly is an adverb, deadly is combinations. Okay, so all these are very interesting lexical features. In stepwell roof collapse. Collapse is again a very interesting word. C-O-L-L-A-P-S-E. The K, C has got a hard K sound here.
Collapse.
Collapse. That sound is very important in English sound system. Okay, we go to next news item. Tax hikes social security cess from April 1st as budget proposals kick in. We have got a very interesting phrase called kick in. Last day we got at bay. Okay, now the contrast is on the different tax hikes, social security cess, social security. So the word security is very important. Okay, social security. Okay, K sound, security. Cess from April 1st. Okay, this is additional tax. Okay, so imposed on people. Okay, then comes a word called B-U-D-G-E-T. The pronunciation is very interesting.
Budget.
Okay, budget. The accent falls on the first syllable. Budget, type kit. Okay, it sound, git sound. Okay, budget. Then comes a very common word, but I just want to give you the real pronunciation of that is a very beautiful pronunciation. Proposal.
Proposal.
Proposal. Can see proposal. O sound. Proposal. Okay, so it's not proposal. Proposal. O sound. O sound. Go, no, home, bone.
Proposal.
Proposal. It's very difficult for a Malayali to pronounce it because that is not a habit for us. That proposal. Proposal.
Proposal.
Proposal, like a suggestion. Okay, proposal. Beautiful. Okay. Then comes a very interesting phrase about kick in. Kick in. Like when something kicks in, what happens? Kick in.
Kick.
To start, to have an effect. Kick in. Okay, it's a phrasal verb. Kick. Okay, kick in.
Kick.
Okay, kick in. The next news item goes like this. Hartal near total in 10 panchayats as anchor against incumbent boils over. Hartal near total, almost complete. Okay, see. In 10 panchayats as the reason as anchor. Anchor is a very interesting word. A-N-G-E-R. Anchor.
Anger.
Anchor is a noun actually. Anchor. Okay, strong feeling that makes you want to hurt someone or be unpleasant because something unfair has happened. Okay, anchor against. Anchor is a noun, anchor is an adjective. Okay, against any company. We are talking about wild elephant. Okay, boils over. Can see boil over can be very interesting phrasal verb. Boil over. Boil over.
Boil.
So as we know, verb plus prepositions can be phrasal verbs. It's a very interesting observation. Boil over. If a difficult situation boils, so it cannot be controlled anymore. Bigger. People start to fight over that. So boils over, kick in. Okay, yes. The next news item goes like this. Rising COVID cases push daily positivity rate to 2.73%. Center. It's a news by the central government. So what a sentence. Beautiful. Rising. R-I-S-C. This is a very important word. Rise. R-I-S-C.
Rise.
Rise. Rise is a verb. Rise, rose, risen. To move upwards. The balloon rose. The sun rises. Okay, it doesn't need an object. But it has got a similar word called raise. R-A-I-S-C. Can raise your standards. Raise needs an object.
Raise.
Raise, to lift something. Raise has got raised, raised. That's a very important observation. It's a confused pair for many people. Rising COVID cases push. The verb is push. Daily positivity rate. So very important terminology. Probably we come to see such words once we had this COVID pandemic. Rate to 2.73%. It is an alarming news. Okay, rising COVID cases push. So what is the verb? Push. It's a simple present. The doer is rising COVID cases. Rising COVID cases do push. Rising COVID cases do not push. Do rising COVID cases push daily positivity rate to 2.73%? Why do rising COVID cases push daily positivity rate to 2.73%? This is how you convert this for a language activity. The next news item goes like back to school. 22.7 lakh adults gained literacy and numeracy skills this year. Back to school, back home, S-C-H-O-O-L. It's a very beautiful word.
School.
School, okay. School, okay. See, school, it's very difficult for some Malayalis to pronounce that word. Sometimes they will have that O sound. There is no O sound. Okay, it's clearly school. Okay, a place where children go to be educated. School, okay. School. Back to school. 22.7 lakh adults gained literacy that ends with Y, CY and things will be definitely nouns.
Literacy,
the ability to read and write, literacy and numeracy skills this year. It's a beautiful, brilliant news. Okay, we are talking about how adults gain this. And the last news item goes like this. Ahead of tribunals launch an SOP for GST investigations. Ahead of, it's a beautiful word, ahead of, H-E-A-D. Ahead of something, ahead. What a word. In front, the road ahead is very busy. Then ahead of is always there, ahead of. Okay, see, probably talking about future also, ahead of. The schedule, okay, so ahead of.
Ahead of.
Okay, see, she walked on ahead of us. You go on ahead of us. Okay, see, you must go ahead of the class. Okay, ahead of tribunal. That is a very important word. Probably we may be confused to use the word's pronunciation. Tribunal. So is it tribunal or tribunal?
Tribunal.
Tribunal. See, from Cambridge University, they say that is tribunal.
Tribunal.
Tribunal. Beautiful. Tribunal. There are 3 syllables. Tribunal. It's a special court. Okay, see, to deal with particular type of cases. Okay. Tribunal.
Tribunal.
Beautiful. Tribunal. Ahead of tribunal's launch. Launch is again a very interesting word, especially due to its letter combination Launch. Launch. Okay, launch.
Launch.
Launch. See, an event to celebrate or to introduce something new. Okay, launch. An SOP, standard operating procedures. Okay, SOP. Okay, see, the protocols to be implemented for GST investigation. GST, goods and service tax. GST investigations. Okay, so a standard protocol may be introduced to carry out. This is at the backdrop of rising cases in GST courts. Okay, so there must be some standard protocols, standard operating procedures. So, dear language lovers, here we have got a lot of words today, and I should say we have got 2 phrases: kick in, boil over. Okay, so a lot of words, and this is how you start your day. I wish you all success. Have a great day. Thank you very much.